Yo, what up, guys? What's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot, man. Not a whole lot. So what happened with you guys in Blocboy JB the other day?
Shit, we was just right here in Melrose, casually shopping. You know, we had to get the pack right here.
Okay.
The gas at the cookies, man.
Okay.
My homeboys go inside, and by coincidence, I stay outside with my camera, man.
Okay.
So we're gonna leave that in Destiny's hand. It was all coincidence. I've been waiting on that moment to see this figure that we're about to speak on. So what happened now? So there's a whole thing that went down with you and the song, the Shelby Drive, Look Alive, and all that. Look Alive and Stealin Views. It's been a while, man. We tried to dead this whole thing because we didn't want to get too deep into the politics. But I mean, we in LA, this thing just fell on my lap. Second day we here, I finally see the guy who's affiliated with the theft of my art. So I had to stand up for a song. But it's something I've been having going on with Drake for like 2 years now, since 2014. I started making parodies, and I started blowing up on YouTube, started getting hundreds of thousands of views.
And so for the people that don't know, so you're the Drake clone.
I'm the Drake clone. That's not my official legal name. That's just my marketing tactic, because I'm able to present myself as him, and musically, sonically, aesthetically, like I can match all that. I was trying to be his writer, actually.
So let's like break everything down. So you were here, and I saw the picture with Zeuz got punched in the eye.
That's my boy. Zeuz. I'm Zeuz, aka the Drake clone.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so I got confused. Okay.
Okay. So what happened was he had the conversation with Blocboy. They pulled off. I was coming out of the cookie store.
So what'd you say to him though? Like you saw him here? Did you know?
I didn't say nothing. We were inside the cookie store, me and my boys. They were outside and they had a conversation with him.
Okay.
Then he left. Whenever I came out, we were talking, and they had told me they had just talked to him and everything, and it was friendly. And then they pulled up two sprinters deep, and like they want to smoke. They were like, y'all want to smoke? And we were like, nah, we're good, there's no problem. And they all got out the car and surrounded us.
So basically, he walked outside. My cameraman was right in front of me. He whispered something. I didn't hear him, but I knew it was something. I was like, so I was looking around. I was like, then I saw him. I couldn't believe it, because I've been waiting like 2 years to finally see this guy.
Okay.
And then I'm like, this is my chance. I have to confront him. I have to ask him.
Because you felt like he stole your song.
Yeah.
The Look Alive.
He didn't. The thing is, he was used by Drake. He didn't know he was being used.
Okay.
So it's not his fault completely. He was clueless about it. So I approached him, and I wanted to let him know that he was being used. I mean, and it wasn't no beef. I was trying to figure out if he had anything against me. I had a couple questions for him. I asked him, do you know who I am, the Drake clone? He said yes. I asked him if he knew I was on OVO Sound, and he even said yes to that. Like, he was like, yeah. So
he definitely knew who you were.
Yes, and I asked him, have you seen the video Stealin Views? I didn't mention the feature, and then he talks to his homeboy. He was like, yeah, the one with Funny Mike.
Right.
So it was like almost.
Who's also like 22 Savage.
Yeah,
whatever.
who used to be 22 Savage.
Right.
So he was signaling kind of like, yo, this is the guy that we've been hearing about. So when did he who got hit?
So
you got hit?
Basically, this is what happened. Blocboy got up in his face. And then because he was so close to him, he put his hands out, tried to push him back.
I put my hands on Blocboy first,
and then
pushed them because they came on us.
All his people jumped onto him, and Blocboy was just standing to the side. But I didn't see this. I was turned around at this point, and then I heard the fighting start happening. I turned around. I had my arm straight down, and Blocboy decked me straight in the eye.
Damn.
Straight innocent.
Dropped me to the ground and started kicking me, and then by the time I got up, they were already in their car.
The thing is, he didn't fight me. He should have fought me. He was right in front of me with his 3 homeboys. I went like that, and then
his homeboys came on him.
He literally almost fell on me. Like, he's that fragile. Like, he almost fell on me, and his homeboys look at my face. Do I look jumped?
Right. So when did this happen? When was this?
This is about 3 o'clock on Tuesday. That was Wednesday.
And today's Saturday. And so for the people that can see, so it happened just right over here, right here at Cookies. Okay, at the weed spot. So damn. So what do you want to come out of this? Like, are you beefing with him now, or where do you want to go from there?
This is an official report. We are not on no street shit.
We're not on no beef shit.
This is not no beef shit. I told him I was trying to get. He had a line in that song. He said, well, I said 22 got the Draco, play with Drake, and
No.
he said, what was the line he said?
He said,
Draco, play with Drake, and
I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah.
His line in his original song
was 22 got the Draco, this ain't motherfucking Drake though. So I confronted him because those two lines coordinated. They had an alliance, so they were aligned perfectly. So I was like, so was that geared towards me? And that's when he started kind of taking off his backpack.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The mood started changing right there. His homeboy stopped him. He was like, nah, man, let's just go. So they...
Because he could have just walked away.
Yeah, he did. They did. At that moment, they walked away. And then two Suburbans pull up. We're walking away, doing our own thing. Two Suburbans pull up. They're like, hey, y'all want smoke? Y'all want smoke? We have that footage. They get out the car and they're like, give me that camera, because they know they got caught slipping, man. Because
how'd they get caught slipping?
Because he admitted in the camera he knew who I was. He knew too much. So it's like the whole conspiracy theory that we've been
that goes with that he took the song from you was basically how he kind of like shot the fame was from that song.
Exactly. So I gave him his #1. And it's like he thinks he deserves credit for it, but it's really me.
So instead of him, you know, shouting you out or wanting to collab or do a track, he wanted to beef with you and then I guess sucker punch you.
I mean, I understand why he was in his feelings, because I'm the first one letting him know the rude awakening that I mean, something over you was using you, like you were just a vessel for something, like, and it's nothing beyond that. So his whole dance move is dead. He couldn't capitalize off the look alive. Like his run is done.
Yeah, the song is kind of old now. I mean, the songs these days don't have a real long shelf life. You know, they're hot for a few months, and then after that, nobody wants to hear them anymore.
But the most explosive thing is the publicity about how the song got formed. When people find out it wasn't exactly the credited artist on it, and there was people behind the scenes, that's when these stories pop back up. Just like the whole Drake thing with Soulja Boy. That was 10 years ago, and look, it still became relevant.
So are you trying to collab with Drake, or you just do the Drake thing as just kind of like a joke? Or?
At first, we started doing parodies. We started blowing up. I mean, I got 150K followers on Instagram. Y'all go follow me on Instagram.
What is your Instagram?
The Drake Clone.
Okay.
But if you follow me on streaming platforms, it's Zeuz. Zeuz. You can even Google me, the Drake Clone Zeuz. And on my Google information, it will say record label OVO Sound. I've been on OVO Sound radio multiple times. That's proof that they've been watching me.
Okay, so does that mean that you've already worked with Drake? Like, what? Explain the OVO Sound. What is that?
I mean, OVO Sound is his label. OVO Sound Radio was the place my music was being placed. When I first started doing parodies, they started blowing up online, and I'm guessing his manager, Oliver, he found the song and he placed it on there, because if you were to hear it, you would think it's a Drake song.
Okay.
Because I can.
So are you gonna drop like a diss track against Blocboy now, or what? I mean,
we don't even work directly like that. Like,
okay.
I mean, we're lyrical masterminds. Even if he say something, it's gonna fly above his head.
Okay, so you just want people to know what happened, and you're basically saying that he took
he punched the innocent man. He's a pussy. He had me right in front of him. Like we was looking at each other, bro. He was right in front of me. It could have been a square deal fight. Like, you stole my song, let's get it. But instead, he punched the innocent man. You know what I'm saying?
Or he could have collabed with you and said, let's do a new song with both
if he wasn't in his feelings, but I mean,
so let me ask you this last question, man. What's next for you? What do you got next? Where are you gonna go from here?
I mean, we dropping a whole bunch of music. We got a new album coming out, Virgo. Y'all be on the lookout for that. Homeboy's dropping.
I got a new tape with my boy Kane coming out, Lucid and Kane, the mixtape.
Okay, so that's what's coming out. And so where can people get that? Is that gonna be on?
It's gonna be on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Zeuz. What's your
Lucid4Life, LUCID 4 Life.
Okay, so you got new plans in the works. You're moving on from this.
Yes, sir.
So what now?
He's pressing charges.
Are you gonna press charges against him?
I'm trying to get something out. I don't want no beef, and I don't want nobody to go to jail. I wouldn't wish that on no man.
Right.
I just want to get some kind of money off this, because you see that shit's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't deserve that shit.
Someone's gotta pay for that, man.
Right.
And someone's gotta pay for my unpaid royalties on Look Alive. So that's why we.
Okay, so you might have a little copyright issue going here and a little assault issue going on.
I can't sue Drake because you know how politics works, man. The whole industry is gonna turn against me. So
yeah. Well, Blocboy actually sued Fortnite for for stealing his dance, saying you took my intellectual property. So I mean that happens a lot in the game. you know, if you take someone's stuff, then, you know, or even if you're heavily influenced by it, then they can say, you know, you took that from me.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Okay.
They found their own legal loophole, I guess, to add that. One more thing, I mean, you asked if I've collabed with Drake. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I try to make for him.
Okay.
But we're gonna speak about that another time because we've been having a long story, me and him back and forth.
Okay.
So,
all right, well, that's what's up, man. Well, I think everybody knows the story now, and it'll definitely check you guys out and see what y'all got coming up new, and, you know, hopefully that eye gets healed, man. Sorry to hear that happen to you, man, and I mean, you know, just keep coming out with new music and keep moving on with new stuff, and you know what I'm saying, and definitely, you know, stop by Cookies while you're here and get a fresh, you know, pack. So,
yes, sir.
All right, well, that's what's up, man. Well, good seeing you guys today, man. So, all right, man, y'all take care.
305.
All right, man, take care.